Hey guys, what's going on? Brian Tong here inside the show floor at CES 2013. And we know CES actually hasn't opened yet, but we wanted to give you an inside look of what's happening inside while all this setup is going on. You still see a lot of bright lights, a lot of big things here. So we want to take you in. When you enter the central hall, one of the first entryways you get into is the Intel booth. They're always really super colorful. We know Intel's processors are inside of a lot of the devices here at CES. So we have this beautiful, lovely array of Intel Ultrabooks. These are they're promoting a lot of their convertible different notebooks from Dell, from Lenovo that they have. This is a tree because we like to see screens shaped into artful forms, right? So we're going to come over here and show you a lot of the other things right now that are inside this floor. Again, there's a lot of setup. We have a lot of people here. You see this a lot, like 5 guys standing in a circle talking about stuff. Yeah, it's very, very interesting. Okay, now, a lot of people may or may not know, right? Microsoft no longer here at CES 2013, but instead they've replaced their booth with spaces from Hisense. Now, if you aren't familiar with Hisense, they're a company out of China, and what they're really trying to do here is establish themselves as a player in the North American markets, right? We have the dominance by Sony and Samsung and even LG, Korean and Japanese manufacturers that have really made a strong, solid, market. They're market players here in the U.S., but Hisense is trying to show that they can do it just as well. So we're going to keep on walking down here. You'll see a lot of great colors here. Again, Intel kind of using this pink, blue, orange array that is always really attractive, but at the Intel booth, they're just showing off their technology that's inside other products, where a lot of these other booths like Hisense are showing products they actually have. So we have here, check this out, Hisense also promoting their own new Google TV box. Think of it as its own kind of little mini set-top box running Android with a Google TV platform. We are expecting to still see Google TV is still there, guys. It hasn't gone away yet, and Hisense is making that part of their offering. So we're going to keep on walking down this way. A lot of open space. Here also in booths, you'll see a lot of production going on where they make their announcements. So over on this side, these are the switchboards and mix boards for when they do speeches, announcements on their big stage over here. You can see Hisense with this huge kind of long wall screen and all these LEDs that are still getting ready to get set up, but it looks very nice. All right, we're going to keep on going here. Businessmen doing business things, right? All right, also here in Intel, again, they like to show off their Intel wireless displays, using Intel with their cameras here for video conferencing. It's really a lot more I've noticed this year at CES is they're using a lot more open space, where in the past they've really tried to crowd here. When the actual show starts, it's going to be a little cray-cray, all right? So we're going to keep on walking, get around this corner, just to, again, give you another feel of what this area looks like. Before we get there, though, I know some of these screens aren't fully on, but this is Hisense's XT880 design. It reminds me a lot of the Samsung kind of design with that really thin bezel and small bezel. But again, they're really trying to make themselves a player here in the U.S., and we'll see how they do. We know David Katzenmeyer is our TV reviews guy, so he's going to tell us everything we need to know and see if they're really going to be someone legitimate that we should pay attention to. Now, we're going to keep on walking down here. I'm going to do a little mosey, or reverse salsa, if you like. And GoPro, how can you deny that GoPro has just really carved themselves a huge niche in the consumer electronics market, really associating themselves with the kind of extreme action sports. And so they're showing off content that has been taken from their actual cameras. We know and we're familiar with the fact that GoPro recently announced their GoPro 3, which is their next generation of their GoPro camera with a lot higher resolution, capture ability, and you can really stick these things on helmets, on your surfboard, which I do in Hawaii, which is always fun. Again, here we go. They're setting up this car here. They just moved this car in here to show off. I've got to imagine this is a race car that they've used, but they want to associate themselves with high energy, high action, extreme impact sports. So there you have GoPro. Now we're also going to keep on walking down here a little bit more. And one thing, if you guys are watching these videos, we have this little contest called our Sprint hashtag series. And what we're doing is, if you see a hashtag like that, you need to follow CNET. Write in that hashtag, and we're going to enter you into a contest to win a Samsung Galaxy Tab 2 10.1 inch, because we like to give you the goodies. So that's something. Just watch our videos. You'll see that. You need to tweet that hashtag to CNET. So we'll be doing that throughout the series. But other than that, this is just kind of an establishing shot of what we have at the beginning of the Central Hall. We're going to be at Sony's booth next, so if you guys have any questions about what we can expect to see there, I'll answer them on Twitter. But we're going to throw it back to a break. We'll be back soon with more coverage, more press conferences, and more coverage from the show floor. I'm Brian Tong, and we'll see you guys a little later.